Hello, Justin Dehan here for another segment of Hockey Hardware. Today I have a puck from January 9th, 2004, a game between the Phoenix Coyotes and the Minnesota Wild. Now what makes that game special? Well, that's the game where Phoenix's goaltender, Brian Boucher, recorded his 5th straight shutout and in the third period eclipsed Hockey Hall of Famer Bill Durnan's shutout streak of 309 minutes and 21 seconds. Now, Boucher's streak would end one game later at home in Phoenix against the Atlanta Thrashers when Randy Robitaille would get a shot that would go off of a Phoenix defenseman and beat Boucher for the first time in 332 minutes and 1 second. Now let's talk a little bit about Bill Durnan, the guy who had the streak before Boucher. Bill Durnan is known for a few things among the shutout streak. He's also known as the last goalie to wear the C on his jersey to officially be captain. Now hold on, I know what you're thinking. What about Roberto Luongo? He was named captain of the Vancouver Canucks. And while that may kind of be true, he did wear a C on his mask. He was not allowed to wear a C on his jersey, and he was not allowed to officially be the captain of the Canucks. The last guy to do that was Bill Durnan, who took over for Toe Blake. Another thing that Bill was known for that I personally find quite fascinating is that he actually wore 2 gloves instead of a blocker. He would alternate which hand he would hold his stick with depending on the angle of the shooter. You could see him holding his stick here with his right hand, with his left hand, and he was able to do that for the entirety of his career in the NHL. Now going back to Boucher, the 03-04 season, despite having this incredible streak, didn't get started off in a positive way for Boucher as he struggled and actually found himself as the third-string goalie at a point behind Sean Burke and Zach Burke. Then, before the streak, there was some injuries, and Boucher found himself back in the Coyotes' net. He went on this unbeatable streak for over 330 minutes of hockey, and he set an NHL record. But for the rest of the season, he was, again, mediocre. He had 5 wins during those 5 shutouts, and he would end the season with a total of 10 wins. In fact, those Phoenix Coyotes, they would end up 26th in the NHL in 03-04. So it wasn't exactly like he was doing this on a powerhouse team. He was just, for that stretch, for whatever reason, able to stop every puck thrown his way. Today, Brian Boucher says he hopes to keep the record. He says his friends will often text him if a goalie rattles off 2 or 3 shutouts in a row. And we don't know if he's going to keep this record long term, but we do know he has it today and that he broke this record on January 9th with a 21-save shutout performance against the Minnesota Wild, and that this puck came from that game. And that's all we have today here on Hockey Hardware. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Be happy to hear from you. Thank you, and we'll see you next time right here on the channel.